cornered Pakistan's nuclear threat to India. Pakistan says that they have world's most powerful nuke. Pakistan Mantri has been heard saying that nukes and missiles are only for India. India ups its offensive. Pakistan remains rattled. Terroristan resorts to nuclear blackmail. Pakistan security forces put on high alert. Before we play out that soundbite for you, the latest provocation now coming from Pakistan with one of the mantris saying that nukes and missiles are only for India. Pakistan resorting to nuclear blackmail. Let me bring in Gaurav Sawant for more on this. Gaurav, the motor-mouth mantris of Pakistan are just unrelenting. A fresh provocation now coming from the Railway Minister.
You're absolutely right. This is Hanif Abbasi. Hanif Abbasi is Pakistan's Railways Minister who issued this nuclear threat, and you'd recall this isn't the first time that a Pakistani leader has done so. In the past, you had incidentally again a former Railways Minister who has issued similar threats in the past when they said that they have power kilo bomb and trying to indicate that they have the very small tactical nuclear weapons that can be used, that were for a much smaller yield, that could be used in the tactical battlefield. And that is Pakistan's ultimate, threat to India, that they will resort to a nuclear strike because Pakistan does not have a no first use, and they have, laws in their nuclear theory, and that's point one. And point two, if I may, the thing is, with the Indus Waters Treaty being held in abeyance, Pakistan is extremely, extremely nervous because this gets seen as a nuclear red line. There are certain red lines that Pakistani generals talk about in track to diplomacy usually. One of them is if the Indian Army is anywhere close to Lahore, crossing the Ichogil Canal, if the Indian Army is in a position, armed forces are in a position to retake Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. And of course, in case the Indus Waters Treaty is, abrogated, then if Pakistan says they will resort to a nuclear strike. Now Pakistan is very rattled because India has held the IWT or the Indus Waters Treaty in abeyance, and that is why these threats are emanating from Pakistan. Harshit.
Gaurav, in terms of these threats, coming, day after day, hour after hour, in many ways, does India's stance towards Pakistan harden when you see such provocative comments coming in?
Not really, because it's already been factored in when India decides its policy. When military war games are carried out, when armed forces and the government decide what India's next course of action will be. All of this is factored in. The nuclear bogey has been put to rest several times. You'd recall India and Pakistan, both countries carried out their nuclear tests in 1998. And Pakistan attacked India in 1999 in Kargil, thinking that, there will be no response because Pakistan is a nuclear weapon state. India responded adequately in Kargil, and it did not escalate even to a full-fledged conventional war, let alone a nuclear overhang. Then Prime Minister Narendra Modi, after the Pakistani Pulwama terror attack, ordered the Indian Air Force to go and strike in Balakot. And this was an absolute game changer, sending in fighter jets across the LC and bombing across the international border. Even that did not escalate, into a full-fledged conventional war, let alone a nuclear conflict. So if you look at the entire gamut, India is on top of the escalation ladder, and that is why Pakistan is rattled that its nuclear bogey has fallen by the wayside. Unfortunately, they have no other strategy, so every leader then resorts to a nuclear bogey.
All right, Gaurav, thank you so much for putting things into perspective for us.